A few years out of high school, Frankie has explored several jobs and wants to figure out a strategy to increase her income that would be feasible for her specifically. Using CFTree, she can explore data on people with different jobs and incomes for possible paths to success. She begins in the group view with the dataset table. She uses the filter by clicking the funnel to find a person in a situation similar to hers. She selects this similar data entity and clicks the button to generate counterfactuals for an individual view. The counterfactuals show in a tree view of paths that change one attribute at a time to get to a higher income class. Each node represents changing one attribute. The header of the tree view shows the attributes, and she unchecks race, gender, and marital status because she cannot change those attributes of herself. Frankie sees there are 14 counterfactuals neatly summarized into two main approaches by the tree view. Both start with the age attribute. One continues to work class and education, the other includes education only. She expands the nodes to see the details by clicking the plus sign at the right side of a node. She can see how the counterfactual explanations flow from one value of an attribute to another value using the parallel coordinates view inside the tree nodes. All the lines inside the age node are going up, so she sees that the system suggests that as she gets older, her income may improve. However, it is also clear she could try to get a higher education degree or become self-employed. Another interesting path is the counterfactual that stops after changing work class to self-employed without needing higher education. The orange hexagon at the self-employed value on the work class node indicates a counterfactual stops there. Instead of just getting inspired by counterfactuals generated from an individual similar to her, Frankie wants to see any trends or strategies to get into the high-income class overall. She switches to the group view and selects all the data rows where income is low by clicking the funnel icon of income and selecting 0. After checking Select All at the attribute header, she clicks the Submit button to generate counterfactuals. She unchecks the attributes race, gender, and marital status, which she realizes are not feasible to change. She reorders the attributes on the attribute header of the tree view because she wants to prioritize changing work class first, followed by education, occupation, and hours per week. Because there are so many counterfactuals across the selected group, Frankie makes use of the automatic grouping of similar paths in the tree. She adjusts the slider for counterfactual groups between more or fewer to control the number of groups. The group's common attributes slider controls how strictly the groups are represented. Frankie slides towards looser to see a less strict filter, meaning more attributes representing the group. To see the paths for a single group of counterfactuals, she clicks the group number under Group Legend. After adjusting the sliders to review various numbers of groups generated with different common attributes, she finds 4 groups of counterfactuals, which make the most sense to her. Reviewing each group by selecting them one at a time, she understands patterns in how to change income status. Group 1. Keyways to a higher income class include becoming self-employed or other or unknown. Group 2. The counterfactuals using the age attribute have values that vary a lot, so age may not be an important or useful factor in changing from low income to high income. Group 3. If occupation changes from professional to service or other or unknown, one needs to work at least 20 more hours to get into the higher income class. Group 4. Another route is transitioning to a professional career, which means getting a professional position or getting a degree from a professional school. After an overview of different strategies from the groups, Frankie could consider those strategies based on her own lifestyle and personality.